Welcome back. It is a Starcraft Weekly News. It has been forever. It has felt even longer. I am so happy to be back here. ESWC is finally over. I finally have time to start doing this show again. And there has been so much. I have just wanted every week so badly to do this show so that I could, make fun of all these horrible things that have been happening all over the scene with KESPA and WCG and all that. And I just couldn't. But here I am back, and I'm going to do that today. I have to rant a little bit about how poorly everything is running right now. But first, let's start off with some news. We're going to start off with the copy-paste Star League news. We have about 15 different Star Leagues that are all basically copy-pasted from each other going on. The SC2GG Star League, we have Zowsy versus Idra in one semifinal, in the other one, Yeba against Strelok. And so that's actually a really nice top four. That should turn out to be a really nice event. I mean, whenever you get a top four like that, that's pretty impressive. And Saudi Star League, the top four is PJ against Idra and Yeba against Castro. So Yeba and Idra, wow, you guys are playing a lot of StarCraft. Two top fours for you right there. Really, that's really impressive to just dominate tournaments this much. And then we have Valor, the top 32 has just started, not quite into the top 16 yet, but we should be seeing some of those games commentated on GOM TV pretty quickly here by Super Daniel Man and Tasteless. And then we have the SC2GG2, I mean Game Out Loud Invitational. And, that one, it's only in the top 8 right now, but we have one really good match in the top 8, Brad OK against Dreven. And the winner of that actually will be facing against Rhett unless, the world spins off its axis into the sun. So that should actually end up to be a pretty exciting side of the bracket. And, I don't remember completely who's on the other side, but looks to be a pretty good tournament. So, it's good that we have a lot of tournaments like this, but let me tell you, if you think you're going to run another ladder, anyone out there, another 3-week ladder into a tournament, think again, do something else. People are sick of this. It's been played to death now, and it's kind of sad that this has happened just so many right in a row. You got to think of something a little bit original to really excite the scene. Otherwise, it's just another copy-pasted Star League. Thank you for that, the idea of that name there, Kennegat. And, Idra on Thursday played in minor league against the Samsung Con team for CJ. He played against a new Zerg called 2 from Samsung, of course, on Outsider. And I actually got to go down there with a camera, and I filmed all of his game, so that is going to be up. And it was a pretty exciting game. I got some nice little interviews in there, showed you what minor league is like, and that video will be up later on in the week. Make sure you check that out. Really pretty fun. In fact, there's another game that I recorded most of in there, a very long epic TVP game. And I'll let you just see what that is when you watch the video. But that's going to be a very long video. I think it turned out to be maybe an hour and a half long. So, sorry, but it's going to take you a while to watch all that. And let's see here. There's a great game that happened recently. And, it was a couple weeks ago, yeah. And actually, the Pony Express already mentioned it. But I want to reiterate how great this game is. It was We Made against Air Force Ace. It was the old OSL champion Casey going up against Roro, the new Zerg from We Made, and it was on Outsider, and it was actually just a splendid game. I mean, Casey opened up with a proxy barracks. He almost killed the hatchery, but at the last second, Roro cancels it, runs the drone away, saves that drone somehow, and really, it just turned into a magnificent game. I couldn't believe that I was watching such a good game between We Made and Air Force. Really, wow, what the heck? It was really quite a surprise, and I was really quite happy to see it. I mean, everyone should go watch that game. Absolutely not standard. You never see games like this anymore. Both of them freestyled extremely, extremely well, and I don't really want to ruin the results for you just in case you haven't seen it yet, but it was a great game. And, well, we have a lot of other stuff going on, too. I want to start giving out one really good tip every single week, and this tip is huge. Most pro gamers do not know about this, okay? It actually blows my mind that I didn't know about this, in fact, okay? It's absolutely surprising. It's a Terran versus Zerg tip, and what do you do when your Marines get plagued? Okay, your medics start wasting energy, and all the time you're going to see pro gamers just lose medic energy on this. The medics are going to just sit there and try to heal everything. All the energy goes away, and what I have always done is hold the shift button and give them a bunch of commands, just walking back and forth where they are, And, that makes them busy for most of the time. But that's not the best way. I talked to some other people. Idra, for instance, he just separates his medics and puts them on hold position. But all this takes a lot of time, and it's not foolproof. They still lose a lot of energy. But someone, and you're not going to believe who, someone told me a way to do it that is far better than I have ever seen anyone do it, ever. It's genius, and every Terran player in the world needs to start doing it. This was told to me by none other than the American Terran player, Kawhi Rice. So thank you, Kawhi Rice. Really, this is amazing. What you do is you take the medics, you click M for move, and then you left-click on a Marine. And that gives them the follow command on the Marine, and they will not heal, but they will follow your groups of Marines at a distance. So this is really the best way to deal with this right now. The best way I've ever seen anyone come up with. Congrats to Kawhi Rice. Everyone give him a hand, because that is a tip that most pro gamers don't even know. So everyone start doing that right away. I am totally impressed with that. And now it's time to start talking about some of the bad stuff that is going on. And oh boy, is there a lot of bad stuff going on. I don't even know where to start. Should I start on WCG, or should I start on Kespa? Or should I start on iCup? Or should I start on WG Tour? I don't know.